Welcome to my channel, Enlightenment in the Darkness. And welcome to Edgar Cayce, the Sleeping Prophet 2025 Predictions. Edgar Cayce, 1877-1945, was an American spiritual healer and teacher. Celebrated for trance readings diagnosing illnesses and for prescribing unorthodox but reputedly effective treatments, Cayce was a seminal figure for the mid to late 20th century revival of interest in psychic phenomena and the New Age movement. In addition to Cayce's healing work, the New Age movement was inspired particularly by trance teachings offered by the Sleeping Prophet, as Cayce was called. Cayce was born in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, in modest circumstances, the son of a farmer and sometimes small shopkeeper. Edgar Cayce's formal education did not extend beyond grammar school. He and his family were faithful members of the Campbellite Christian Church. Deeply religious, Edgar read the Bible regularly and taught Sunday school for many years. He married Gertrude Evans in 1903 and was the father of 3 sons, Hugh Lynn, Milton Porter, who died in infancy, and Edgar Evans. As a young adult, Cayce was employed as a salesman in a bookstore and in other enterprises. After moving to Bowling Green, Kentucky in 1903, he worked as a photographer. He lived in Alabama, chiefly in Selma, from 1909 to 1923, then moved to Dayton, Ohio, and finally in 1925 to Virginia Beach, Virginia, where he spent the remainder of his life engaged in his psychic work. Edgar Cayce purportedly began his psychic career when he began losing his voice at age 21, and the doctors couldn't do anything about it. He supposedly went into some sort of hypnotic sleep, recommended a cure for himself while in this state, and got better. Since it allegedly worked for him, he began doing the same thing for other people, diagnosing and prescribing cures while in a supposedly altered sleep state. From there, he went on to doing readings for people who sent him letters, rather than actually being there, and on general psychic topics including past lives, the nature of the universe, what happened to Atlantis, etc. He claimed that, upon awakening, he did not recall anything he had said. He also claimed another sleeping power, the ability to absorb information from a bookplace under his head while asleep. Unsurprisingly, this was apparently never tested, referred to osmosis. Edgar Cayce, often referred to as the Sleeping Prophet, and he had some fascinating predictions about the future. While he didn't always give specific years for his forecasts, many people have interpreted some of his insights to relate to the 21st century, especially looking ahead to 2025. Let's dive into some of the themes and predictions linked to that time. The rise of Atlantis. Edgar Cayce believed that this lost continent would start resurfacing in our collective consciousness around 2020 to 2030, both in a literal and metaphorical sense. He envisioned that we'd discover remnants of Atlantis, which are thought to hold advanced knowledge and technologies. These findings could really change the way we look at history. Cayce thought these discoveries would not only spark our interest in ancient civilizations, but also give us valuable insights into sustainable living and spiritual wisdom. He believed that the lessons from Atlantis could help guide us through the challenges we face today, encouraging us to reconnect with nature and explore our spiritual roots. Another Cayce prediction is new energy sources. Cayce also believed we'd see major advancements in energy technology that would completely change how we harness and use energy. He envisioned discovering new energy sources from the Earth's natural resources, which could help us move away from fossil fuels and traditional energy systems. These innovations could lead to cleaner, more sustainable practices, helping tackle environmental issues and climate change. Cayce thought that embracing these new energy solutions wouldn't just boost economies, but also create a sense of global responsibility and connection among people as we build a more harmonious relationship with our planet. Another prediction of Cayce's was civil unrest. According to the Sleeping Prophet, we'd see significant civil unrest due to rising economic challenges and social inequalities. He foresaw that many people would feel discontent as they faced hardships and injustices, leading to protests and movements pushing for social change. While Cayce acknowledged that this unrest could spark conflict, he also saw it as a chance for transformation. He encouraged us to address the deeper issues at play and work toward a more compassionate and united future. It's a reminder that sometimes, through struggle, we can find a path to positive change. Another Sleeping Prophet prediction is Earth changes. Cayce predicted some significant Earth changes around the year 2025, forecasting widespread geological and climatic shifts that could really reshape our planet. We say some because he was never super specific about the details. He expected to see increased seismic activity, especially along the west coast of the United States, warning of major earthquakes that could drastically alter geography and how communities are organized. He also mentioned rising sea levels and extreme weather events like severe storms and floods as part of the climate change picture. But what's really interesting is that Cayce didn't just see these earth changes as natural occurrences. He viewed them as a wake-up call for us to rethink our relationship with the environment. He encouraged us to embrace sustainable practices and to become more aware of how interconnected all life on Earth really is. Spiritual awakening. Edgar imagined a future where people would really start to connect with their higher selves. He saw more individuals embracing practices like meditation, mindfulness, and holistic healing. This awakening would spark a collective realization that all beings are interconnected, nurturing compassion, empathy, and unity among us. He believed that as more people tapped into their spiritual potential, humanity would shift toward a more harmonious existence. This transformation could change societal values and deepen our appreciation for the spiritual aspects of life. UFOs and extraterrestrial contact. According to Cayce, we'd start to see more sightings and reports of unidentified flying objects, which would change how people view the idea of life beyond Earth. Cayce suggested that these encounters could help us expand our understanding of the universe and encourage us to think about our place in it. He believed that contact with extraterrestrial beings might offer valuable teachings and insights about our spiritual evolution. This could lead us to embrace the idea that all life forms, whether on Earth or beyond, are interconnected, ultimately helping us feel a deeper sense of unity and responsibility in our shared journey through the cosmos. They have been here all along. They are here to help protect and guide humanity. Technological advancements. Last but not least, Cayce envisioned some exciting technological advancements by the year 2025 that would really change our daily lives and how we interact with each other. He predicted breakthroughs in communication technologies that would boost connectivity, making it easier for us to share ideas and collaborate on a global scale. Cayce believed these advancements wouldn't just make information sharing more efficient, they would also help us better understand spiritual and humanitarian values. He looked forward to innovations in energy, transportation, and healthcare that would focus on sustainability and well-being, encouraging societies to align technological progress with ethical considerations. According to Cayce, this technological evolution would act as a catalyst for both personal and collective growth, helping humanity navigate the complexities of modern life while deepening our connection to the spiritual realm. Please feel free to comment down below about any thoughts and feelings about this sleeping prophet, Edgar Cayce. I wish to thank you for joining me here today on my channel, Enlightenment in the Darkness. Please like and subscribe so I may continue to bring you more enlightenment in the darkness. Many blessings to the rest of your day.